What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's good, people? What is up? What is up? They went from the 4th level of hell and sent us down to the 7th level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's Meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. This what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Ooh, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to stop. I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Murder was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Uncle Clifford, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. What he had on looked like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yall Van Zap's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. And you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see it. Get me up in my DMs, I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue, jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy. Well, hello. How the hell are you? What is going on? We are here. It is Monday, Martin Luther King Day, and we are here. What is up to all of my pupils in the chat? Let me greet you all appropriately. Let me say hey to y'all. Give me shelter. How the hell are you? I like that picture. Ooh, I like that avatar. Tracy C is here. She's one of our head hall monitors with her blue hall monitor sash. Go see her book bag. She'll take care of you. She got stuff in the book bag for you if you need. Hey, Tracy. We have Monk Chip. Hey, Monk Chip Boo. What's going on down there to the South Carolina? What I need y'all to do is put in the chat how cold it was when you woke up this morning. I got a whole thing about it. But just put it so we can all have a collective shared experience of the fuck shit and fuckery that we woke up to this morning. Just to let us know how cold it was when you woke up. I woke up to 15. Hey, truly, lovely True Red. What's going on, sweetheart? Crazy homebody girl is in the building, suffering through the snow up in DC. Hey, Miss Pretty Amazing. Hey. Look at Tracy. Tracy said, I ain't doing no extra work. Hey, Car, what's going on? What is going on? Fran is here. Fran gonna be cutting up. Y'all already know Fran gonna be cutting up. Hey, Universal Goddess, I like that new picture, that new avatar, girl. That's cute. Cha. What is going on? Hey, Aquarius, the only real sign. Lil Baby is here. Tanya, girl. Tanya, boo. Tanya, I'm just gonna warn you now. You know we got to talk about your boo. I apologize now, Tanya. You know we're gonna have to talk about your boo today. So just be prepared because we got to talk about him. Unfortunately. But you know I love you, Tanya, girl. You see they cancel all the parades and stuff because of the cold. Hey, China White. China White, what is going on? Green Girl is here. Yana is in the building. Hey, Quake, a happy MLK Day to you, my love. Cha. Lovely True Red says she's already spiking out. She came in here spiking out. Lovely True, just because Lovely True Red is spiking out, Larry got to come early. Larry, Lovely True Red says she's spiking out. She needs you early. Larry, come help her out.
Oh, God. You see, this is the part that I like.
Major sugar spike.
So long now, I want to fight. That he gave, his only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And who shall ever believe?
Major sugar spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus! I wish somebody help me.
Jesus. Y'all got Lovely True Red already spiking out. I didn't even get to the sugar spike segment. I had to play it early for Lovely True Red. God. Hey, Yana, what's going on, my love? That's another one of my hall monitors over there. Brown Mama is here. Miss Shorty B is here. CK Amelie is here. Sweet Peter found her desk. Who y'all sitting next to? I really be wanting to know the arrangement of this class because we have open seating. I don't got no seating chart. My only rule is if you just got here, you are not allowed to sit next to Xavier or Harold until you've been here 6 weeks. You know, you got to ease your way into them two. But anybody else you can sit to. Let me know who you sit next to so I can get this, know, you know, how this class is situated here. What good Judy's is sitting with you and what part of the class? You might be in the back of the class, over on the side. Some of y'all like to sit close to my desk because y'all are my good pupils. Speaking of my good pupils, Sharice is one of my prized good pupils. She sit over here by my desk, and I know she be paying attention to what I got going on. She's very attentive. She over there on the West Coast. She ain't got to deal with all of this foolery that we got going on. Not really a new background. I use it sometimes. Crazy Homebody Girl, not all the time. You was avoiding any Trump-related content. Listen, I suffered through it, so y'all don't have to. We'll speak briefly about it. Excuse me. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Shout out to Outkast, Andre 3000. Hey, Kathy Smith. What's going on, beautiful? Looking all ravishing in that avatar. Chow. Quake, I'm gonna be real brief about it. We ain't gonna go in too much about it. But I suffered through, so y'all don't have to suffer through. Hey, Shauna BD. What's going on? Shawana BD. What's going on, sweetheart? Jay, you good over there? I'm glad, I'm glad you here. Y'all like to be up under trade and be late to my class. Hey, Tamara. Hey, Montrez, what's good, bro? It was 5 degrees, Yana. Child, it was 6 degrees. It's 6 degrees. It's 6 degrees right now in Detroit. Jay Washer, it's 6 degrees right now in Detroit. Right now, when I woke up, it was 15. Right now, it is a steamy and hot 28. It was 15 this morning when I got up. So I'm glad to see this 28. I'm just saying. Oh, it was 25 when you woke up this morning, Monk Chip. Child, I would have loved 25. We had 15. Universal Goddess said it was 22. Shawana said it was 21. Crazy Homebody Girl said it feels like she said the feels like temperature was 11 when she woke up, child. Aquarius say, girl, I don't know. I was under an electric blanket. I ain't got nothing to do with that bullshit. I'm over here just as warm as I want to be. Tanya, you had 17? Girl, I had 15 up here. Candace F said, bitch, I don't know. It was cold as hell. That's all. That's it. That's all. China White said it was 6 degrees. You up there with them in Detroit? In Austin, it was 32. That's cold for Austin. Montreal said it was below 20. Y'all say negative 15. That's what the wind factor there. Oh, child. Tracy say a nice 18. Listen, I be hating that, Tracy. How the hell is there a time-space continuum where Atlanta is colder than New York? Make that shit make sense. A car says she over there in East Texas, and it was 21. Green Girl had 22 in New York City, wind chill of 11. Hey, Kawale, what's going on, boo? How you doing? Hey, lovely 31 Blueprint. Look at Tracy flirting already. It was 26 in Dallas. Friend, I'll be over in Dallas at the end of the month. I'll be there on the 29th, and I'm leaving on February 2nd. So I'm just letting you know. Friend, I will be in Dallas. Let me know. All my Texas people, I'll be in Dallas at the end of the month. Excuse me. They had the road shut down. Listen, they calling for snow in Atlanta tomorrow. I don't know how true it's going to be. I don't know if it's actually going to come down, but they calling for snow again. You canceled the parade, but they had the indoor program. Okay, we got to talk to Tanya to see about that thing that we talked about and see, what's going on with that. You know what I'm talking about, Tanya. We'll talk. Oh, I know what you talk about. I was in the bushes, lovely True Red. I was in the bushes. I was listening. Hey, Uncle Jay, what's going on? Cha. No, y'all wasn't late because I was in the bushes. I literally clicked the button as she was going going off. So, cha. Yes, please don't sit next to Xavier. He's a mess. Miss Shorty B says she's sitting next to Harold. Well, you've been here long enough, Miss Shorty B. We'll let you sit over there. But if you new here, you could not go over there and sit next to Xavier or Harold. Hey, by the way, what's going on, sweetheart? What is going on, by the way? I'm not going to Publix. I did all of my shopping the other day. Yesterday, before it got cold. I said, no, I'm not leaving my house until like Thursday. I'll see y'all on Thursday. I'm just saying. Ciao. Not you trying to sit on his lap. Hey, Celestial Earth Goddess. How you doing? Complex 613. I made it to class. The late bell ain't rang yet. Complex 613. So, human nature, we going to talk about it too. Human nature, you sit right there. I'm going to have a whole breakdown on a lot of this cancer stuff later on. We going to get the human nature. We got to talk about this Ashanti situation. We going to get there. Don't worry. Never fear. We are going to break it all down for you. I got you. Just have a seat, get you a drink, and have a good time. Because we got some things to talk about today. Some real bullshit to talk about. Okay? Larry might have to make multiple appearances today if we spike out too many times. Monk Chip says she'll be sitting in the back if you need her. Sweet Pea says she's anywhere she can find a desk near Tracy C so she could get some snacks. Well, I'm gonna tell you to go over there and sit by Tanya. Now Tanya got all of the edibles you need. All of the edibles you need. Go over there and see Tanya. She got you. Shout out to Lazy Boy Snacks. on Instagram. Go on around there and get you some Lazy Boy snacks. You'll thank me later. Lil Baby say she in the back. She got to monitor everything going on. She's one of our old hall monitors. Been around this thing going way back. She have to watch all you people and make sure y'all act right. Child. And the book bag is filled. It's full. Crazy homebody girl said, listen, it's one of them days. I'll be in the back in the corner. Jay Wash said he wanted to sit next to a big booty bottom. You need to go over there by Xavier there. You've been here long enough, Jay Wash. I'll let you go over there and rub on Xavier booty a little bit. I'm just saying. Woo! Candace say, please be brief. My nerves can't take it. Candace, I got you. We gonna laugh at this shit, Candace. Hey, Andrea, girl. I'm glad to see you back over here. How you doing, boo? Happy Monday. Celestial Earth Goddess say, my mama, my cousin called my mama, asked her if she saw the inauguration, knowing he was going to get cussed out. She said, my mama was born in 1956 in South Carolina, so he knew better. It's 12 degrees now. Okay. 11. Child. We gonna get there. Now, human nature, you better watch it because Tanya is in the bushes, and that's Tanya's husband. Hey, KER Vixen. Child, Yall is one of my good kids, one of my good pupils. So she's sitting in the front. You know what I'm saying? She's one of my hall monitors who pass out the papers. Whenever I need papers passed out, I hand it to Yana, and Yana gonna pass out all my handouts. It's a blazing 41. Little baby, I'll take that 41. You come up here and get this good 28. It's 9 degrees now, child. It's 45 now, much child. It's hot here in Seattle, a nice 37. This morning it was 22, child. Well, it was colder here in Atlanta than it was in Seattle. Child. All right, y'all. I think we ready to get this party started. Y'all ready to get this party started? Because I'm ready. I am ready. Okay. Hey, Samira. Rolling up in here a little late. I see you, though. I see you, Samira. We got some things to talk about, Samira. You know I love you, girl. Child. Hey, Antonia, sweetheart. Looking beautiful like always. And you're a little late, too. Speaking of late. Hey, Harold. Hey to you, Harold. That's who y'all can't sit next to if you knew. Harold and Xavier. Y'all need 6 weeks for y'all sit next to them. Angela, how are you, sweetheart? I ain't judging nobody. Tanya got that good for you. I'm trying to tell you. Am I from New Orleans, child? I wish, child. Although I done been down to New Orleans and had me some good people. Child, just me. I ain't gonna tell you all of the good I had down to the New Orleans, child. I am born and raised in Miami, Florida. Antonia said they made her sit in front because she ran her mouth too much. Give me shelter. It's 25 degrees there, child. Omar. Yeah, Omar. It's 28 right now. It don't warmed up, Omar, but it was 15 this morning, Omar. It was 15. You off work now? The metro is a mess, child. I bet you do got snacks. What kinds of snacks? Hey, Sarah Mac. What's going on, boo? Isn't that black and white? Listen, is that black and white or brown and white? You know what? Whenever I see somebody wearing black and white, I always think of my grandmother. Those were her favorite colors. She loved black and white. She has so many black and white outfits. Matter of fact, my grandmother was a professional seamstress. So you would come to our house and our whole living room would be draped out in black and white. She knew how to sew dresses, upholstery, everything. So all of our couches, furniture, everything in the living room would be black and white and the bathroom. Child, she didn't play around. Child, be safe out there. I hope you got your mace and everything. Andre, you over there from New Orleans? Okay. Child. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get this party started. Go ahead and get the put a good shondo in the chat. Let me know y'all ready to get this party started. So today, the only honoring and commemorating that we will be doing today is to this young man right here, a great Capricorn, a great Capricorn. Let me say again, a great Capricorn. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. See, I'm not gonna mess up that man's name. I'm gonna give him all of his accolades and titles. Let me make sure I say it again for the white MAGA people in the back. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Ironically enough, his name originally was Michael Luther King Jr. His daddy, also was named Michael Luther King Sr., read about Martin Luther and was so inspired, he changed his name and his son's name to Martin to be Martin Luther, and that's how he's Martin Luther King Jr. Interesting story. Use it as you wish. Hey, by the way, yes, it's Caps Lock. Caps Lock is on until February 14th. Okay. I'm a Capricorn, and we're gonna celebrate Capricorn season all the way until February 14th. We Aquariuses don't need too much. We'll get them like a week or so. On February 15th, y'all can have it back, Aquariuses. I mean, y'all don't need too much. It don't matter. I'm just saying. Tracy said the book bag is open and she got many shots. Tanya got all of the edibles that you need, okay? All of this stuff filled with nature's goodness, all of the edibles going on over there. Tanya. And get your mini shots from Tracy. Ciao. Yeah, give me shelter. That's all they get is about a week. That's all they need. I mean, it's Aquarius. Ciao. I'm just saying. Chill. Anyway, speaking of Capricorns, he not here, so I'm gonna do this while he not here. Cause I know he if he come, he's probably drunk somewhere, gonna be late. Today is Cam's birthday, y'all. So if y'all would if y'all want to send him a cash app, say El Teddy told us to make sure we give you a birthday shout out. He would be mad if he was here and he knew I was doing this. But if you want, that's Cam's, my co-host for Red, Blue, and Black. That's his cash app. Today is his birthday. So not justice for Aquarius. Child. But yeah, don't tell him I did this because he's gonna be real mad. But put a shondo and a happy birthday in the chat for Cams. If you feel so inclined, you may go and give him a birthday cash app. If you feel so inclined, let him know that I sent you over there to give him a birthday cash app. Shout out to Camps. We love him. So I wanted to do that just in case, I knew he wasn't going to be here on time. So I had to make sure I do that early. Hey, Jason, what's good, bro? MVN is one of my day ones too. MVN been here since she was living over to the Africa and stuff like that. So that's one of my day ones too. Hey, boo. Good to have you over there on the West Coast now. So yes, we come out. Listen, these it's so awful that this inauguration fell on MLK Day. It's pretty horrible that happened on the same day, and that man invoked Martin Luther King in his inauguration address. But whatever, it is what it is. We know why we're here today. We're to celebrate the life and legacy and continued legacy of one of the greatest Americans to walk this to walk the hallowed streets of this country. Okay. Child, girl. Wait, today your birthday too? Jason, wait. Did I miss Jason's birthday? Jason, when was your birthday? All my Capricorn people, please put y'all birthday in the chat. So, cause I be busy, I be out of town. I don't want to have missed nobody's birthday. So, all of my Capricorns, put your birthday in the chat. I saw that, Chimera. So, I just want us to always remember that there are people who died, were slain, people who lost their lives. You was on the 16th quietly. Listen, and you ain't say nothing to us in the members only chat or nothing. Nothing. Cha. Care. Right. Look at Jason, ain't even tell nobody. We gonna get you down to the members only chat, Jason. Shout out to the members. If you're new here, you may want to consider becoming not only subscribing but becoming a member. We have a members only chat that is absolutely the place to be. Please come and join us down to the members only chat where we have a good time. Anyway, shout out to Martin Luther King for his service, his sacrifice, all he's meant to us, all he's meant to this country, all he has done for all of us Americans. Quiet as is kept. All Americans, white women owe a lot to our civil rights leaders. Latino Americans owe a lot to our civil rights leaders. Asian Americans owe a lot to our civil rights leaders. Arab Americans owe a lot to our civil rights leaders. Let's be clear. Black people suffered, bled, died, and got rights for every marginalized group in this country. But when they get their freedoms and their rights, they forget about us. We ain't shit after that. And anytime something goes wrong or there's disenfranchisement to be handed out, we the first ones on the list, right? I'm just gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. Tell him, Bap, hey Bap, we is tired. Cha. Girl. Hey Paul, I'm glad you got from up under trade long enough to be here. Child, Paul be over there with trade late up, honey. That's why he always late to class. Yeah. Like, listen, there is not a marginalized group in this country that does not owe some praise and thanks and owe the freedoms that they have in this country to all of our black, and I'm going to say it full-throated, black people going all the way back since we got here. Going all the way back to before we were free, when we were slaves. It's been us that have moved the needle. I'm just saying. I just got to call it what it is. Anyway, listen, we gonna be light on our sugar spike segment today. I know we want to take our brain off of it, so we're about to go into our sugar spike segment. I'm gonna be light on it because I know starting tomorrow, I'm gonna do heavy pop culture today. Light, I'm gonna get my sugar spike segment out first. Be light on that. Heavy on the pop culture today because I know starting tomorrow, it's gonna be so much shit for me to talk about politically because I know it's gonna be a whole shit show starting when we wake up tomorrow. And I'm not gonna be able to keep up with everything. So I know tomorrow's show is gonna be filled with nothing but a sugar spike segment. But today we're gonna do a little light, and so forth. Larry, come on back, Larry. We ready, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary, gender-conforming members of our audience. I bring to you the great Larry Myers to help us usher in our sugar spike segment.
Oh, God. You see, this is the part that I like.
Major sugar spike.
So long now, I want to fight. Daddy gave his only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And shall ever believe
Major sugar spike.
they shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus!
I wish somebody help me.
Jesus. So listen. Earlier, a couple hours ago, almost 3 hours ago now, the balance of power shifted. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a moment. Hold on for a moment, y'all. I don't know what's going on with my computer over here. All right, there we go. So earlier this morning, the balance of power shifted, and we got a new president, the 47th president, Donald John Trump. He was sworn in. It happened. He had his address. I don't know what else you want from me. I don't. I really don't. I really don't know what y'all want from me. I don't know. Why my computer keep doing that? I don't know why my computer keep doing that. Hold on one second, y'all. I don't know why I keep doing that. Anyway, so it happened. I watched it. It pretty much was just like what we saw last time, where he talked about, remember the last inauguration, he talked about the carnage and all of that fuck shit. He even went as far as to say he would fulfill Dr. King's dream or Martin Luther King Day. They did have a Bible, yes. There was a Bible there. Child, here's the funny part to me. Child, they're saying that Melania looked like the Hamburglar. I was here for it. Baby, they say you look like the Hamburglar. They say you gave Hamburglar realness, Melania. I really think Melania wore this type of hat so that when history is told and they have the pictures, you really can't see half that woman's face. So she didn't want to go down in history a second time by standing next to that man. And so she was like, bitch, shield half of my face. So I have plausible deniability. So it don't have to be said that I was standing next to that fuck shit when he went back in a second time. You do know that the residents within the White House already has her own room. He got his room for him and his skanks and fluffers over there, the Laura Loomers of the world, and all of the women and members of Congress that'll be slurping his schlong down to the White House residence. She said, I don't want no parts of that shit. Just have me an extra room down the hall. I ain't gonna be there too long, but I just have me a room over there. Okay, that's all I need. Mm-hmm. But for those people wondering, it was in the Capitol Rotunda. It was not outside, simply because it was too cold. It was too cold, and so they were like, we're not going out there in that fuck shit. And so they had it outside. I mean, inside the Capitol Rotunda. That's it. That's all. He lambasted Joseph Biden's whole tenure in office. I mean, I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what y'all want. Hey, Volvo. Hey, Cookie. Baby Melania said, I'm not here for it. She do look like she going to a funeral, though. That is giving funeral realness. Baby, she look like she done lost her rich husband. He died on Saturday. Today, Monday, and like all white people, she's having that good funeral Monday because white people don't let you stay longer than 48 hours above ground. And baby, she got on one more sickening hat. She got on this good pea coat. Mama said, listen, I already got a hot date after this. I got a flight to catch on my private jet. I don't have this type of time. Is this shit over? Get me the fuck out of here. Child. All she need is a good veil. That's all she need. That's all she need. Baby Melania says she's not here for the fuck shit. Melania like, okay, girl, okay, I got to do. All right, girl, okay. I mean, the speech. There's no need to watch it. I watched it. It was more of him talking about how the country has failed and he'll bring the country back from the grips of failure and all of this, that, and the third. Baby, we don't care. We really don't. I mean, when you think about presidents and what the president had on, let's be clear. The best that any president can do is have a sickening tie on. And he failed at that. Because, a male president is going to have on a dark blue or black suit. And the best you could do is to hope to have a sickening tie. And he failed at that. That shit is ugly as hell. Ugly as hell. That tie knot is off and ugly. The tie looks semi-wrinkled. Like, sir, you look a fucking mess. A fucking mess. Sir, go with God. Joseph Robinette, former president Joseph Robinette, for all it's worth, in the wee hours of this morning, just before they moved the last boxes of his and Jill Biden's out of the White House. Listen, he said, before I leave, let me get some of this stuff out of the way now. So first, he pardoned all of the members and the staff of the January 6th committee. That includes Adam Schiff and Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger and my frat brother Benny Thompson and all of their staff. They all got preemptive pardons. Dr. Anthony Fauci got a preemptive pardon. General Mark Milley got a preemptive pardon because he already knows that the fuck shit is coming. So Liz Cheney, I don't really do it. I don't really do you like that, Liz Cheney. I don't do your punk ass either, Adam Kinzinger. I don't buy y'all in this Johnny come lately, we on the side of the Dems, when during Donald Trump's whole first presidency, y'all voted with him blindly, gave him everything he wanted during his first presidency. So Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger, y'all can miss me with all of this. I'm supposed to like y'all now. I don't like you people. Y'all ain't shit. You weren't shit his whole administration. And now you came around because you realized, we really did do that. Yeah, you really did do that. I don't buy it. But he pardoned them because he was show coming after y'all. Show was. So Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger, when they saw that, they woke up this morning and started doing the happy dance for Jesus. Listen, Liz Cheney snatched the wig off. Liz Cheney had to roll on the floor. Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger, listen, they saw, let me help you understand something. Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger, baby, they saw that part and come across, and a wail, a cry, a guttural scream came up out their belly.
Did you get verified? Did you get verified? Somebody look at your name and say, yeah, paid for my verification. Yes, it did. Gonna do it. Yeah.
You better praise him. Praise him. Listen, they were over there grateful. Okay, do you hear me? Do you hear me? Now he then went and pardoned all of his family, the brothers, sisters, brother-in-laws, sister-in-laws, the kids, the son-in-laws, daughter-in-laws, the grandbabies, his goddaughters, godnieces, the nurse around the neighbor around the corners, second and third cousins twice removed, the dog belonging to his nanny and governess that he grew up with. Everybody was just getting stuff. It was like Oprah. Did I forgot to mention that Donald Trump said that they were going to sign orders to rename the Gulf of Mexico Gulf of America, which is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. But who the fuck am I? That happened too. Whatever. We'll really care. Go to hell. But listen, everybody was getting a pardon. Everybody was getting a pardon. Okay. Posthumously, there was a pardon given to Marcus Garvey. All of these people getting pardons. My girl Marilyn Mosby sitting over there, still convicted, and all she did was try to use her own money to purchase a house, and no pardon for her. I'm just trying to figure shit out, Joseph Robinette. I ain't gonna never keep my foot off these people's necks. I'm just being honest with you. Marilyn Mosby sitting right there, right? Right. See, this is the bullshit that I be talking about. Like, these people are so not serious. Like, cannot take these people seriously. I just cannot. Right. Turkey got a pardon. Everybody getting a pardon. Everybody. Lady D. Everybody is getting some. Okay. Cha. Yeah. I mean, I listen. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Marilyn Mosby sitting right there. Nothing. Big Meech, not Big Meech. Cause I just can't. Joseph Robinette. Okay, go with God. So, well, let me read this to you. This ought to be interesting come tomorrow. Let me read this really quickly. Planned immigration raids scheduled to take place in Chicago will likely have to be revised due to alleged risks after the plans were leaked to the media. Oh, interesting. President-elect Trump's border czar, Tom Homan, confirmed that the leak was prompted that the leak has prompted a reconsideration of the operation's specifics, particularly regarding officer safety. While the operation itself is not being canceled, Holman stated that details would be reassessed to ensure officers' security. Holman emphasized that discussing specific plans publicly can endanger the officers involved. He pointed out that the leak provided would-be targets with advance warning, thereby increasing the stakes for law enforcement personnel. Quote, we're looking at this leak and we'll make a decision based on this leak. It's unfortunate because anyone leaking law enforcement operations puts officers at greater risks. End of quote. And that's what he said to the New York Post. The Wall Street Journal's report about the raid in Chicago outlined that between 100 and 200 officers were expected to carry out the operation scheduled to begin tomorrow. However, the leak has forced officials to reconsider the timing and strategy. Holman called the leak, quote, unfortunate, end of quote, as it potentially puts officers' lives in danger. He noted that while Chicago was mentioned in the leaked report, enforcement efforts will continue nationwide unimpeded by prior administration restrictions. Oh, so it's not going to be as easy as you thought. That seems very unfortunate. Now, Mayor Johnson down to the Chicago already told your fuck ass, fuck nigga what? Your ass can't come in here thinking you're going to use a fuck thing from Chicago. If you want to do some shit, you on your own. We ain't got a fuck thing to do with it. We ain't going to help you. We're not going to aid in the bed. We're not going to assist you. We ain't lifting a finger. If you want this shit to happen, you on your own. The press leaked it, and now your officers are in danger. That's so unfortunate. But don't look for us to do a fuck thing. Oh, wait, no, friend. There's a whole list of cities that they're targeting. Houston is on that list. Miami is on that list. Dallas is on that list. Los Angeles is on that list. There's like when I looked at the list, there were about, I know, 8 to 10 major cities that New York is on that list. All of the major cities are on the short list that's supposed to happen this week. So it's not going to go as easy as you thought. Well, isn't that quite interesting, Mr. Holman? Now y'all scared? Cause now y'all came in talking about, oh, we bout this life. We're not effing around this time. We coming around these bad boys up. Now y'all seeing, yeah, they found out. And they gonna be waiting for your ass at the door. And now y'all thinking y'all gonna come busting up in these places, they're gonna be ready. And now you're afraid. We have to rethink our plans. We're concerned about officer safety. Really? Girl. JB Pritzker says he's not here for none of the fuck shit. JB Pritzker says, baby, Illinois will not assist you in anything you got going on. Leave us out of it. Mayor Brandon Johnson of Chicago said, listen, I ain't got a fuck thing to do with it. Why you bothering me? Leave me the fuck alone. Use your own resources, your own money, your own everything. I don't have anything to do with it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Leave me out of it. Mr. Holman, you want to rethink your plans now, sir? Now you got to reassess. Now you got to reassess. Where I mean, you told us a month, 2 months ago now that, oh, we about this life. We're not effing around this time. We rounding everybody up on day one. Hello, it's day one. Now y'all putting out reports saying, oh, but we have to reassess. We're concerned about officer safety. Interesting. Tell him, friend. Listen, Illinois said they ain't got nothing for you. Well, I find it real funny that the first city that they named was Chicago, a blue city in a blue state, and thought it was just gonna go that easy. Why you ain't go over there to a real border state like Texas, over there with Governor Hot Wheels, like Florida with Governor Death Sentence? Shouldn't those be the first places you go? Girl, I just can't. Sir, I have nothing for you people. Go with God. Fucktard extraordinaire, fuck boy, Mr. I got my ass beat as a child by everybody, and now I want to take it out on the rest of the world because I wasn't popular himself, Vivek Ramaswamy. So now it's being reported that he's expected already to leave the Department of Government Efficiency, Doge. It's already been reported that he's going to leave this fictitious made up government agency because he's going to try and make a bid for the gubernatorial seat down to the Ohio. So he said it's being reported to sources like CBS and others that some of the Trump insiders had already been wearing thin on Vivek Ramaswamy, especially when he and Elon Musk got into that back and forth that we reported on, when they was telling white people not to be racist to the Arab Americans that come over on H-1B visas. And he said that white people were too stupid and too lazy because of their culture, and that white people wasn't shit. And white people only voted for Trump so that they could have their white supremacy. And you gonna call them out about it? So the white people said, nah, Trump, you got to get rid of this fuck bitch. This fuck boy got to go. And so now he's claiming, well, I'll probably be leaving because I want to run for Ohio governor. Not the fact that the white people down to the White House said, we're not here for your fuck shit. You're too we already got to deal with JD Vance's wife, who's Arab American. Baby, we don't have it to do with you, Vivek Ramaswamy, especially if you're gonna call us white people lazy and talk about our culture. I'm just saying. Vivek, how did you think this was going to go, sir? And you over there aligning yourself with the MAGA nuts and thinking they're going to just embrace you with open arms? You ain't learned from Nimrata, Nikki Haley. You didn't learn from Nimrata Haley? Because she should have been the blueprint that these people don't give a fuck about you, sir. We're all collectively laughing at you. All of us over here on the left are laughing at you and your receding hairline. We are. Listen, Tavina said, y'all white people don't even have a culture. And that's coming from Tavina. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I agree with her, but I ain't got nothing to do with it. Elon Musk is an immigrant, but I don't see. So is Melania. She's an immigrant too. Shouldn't she get her ass out? What about JD Vance's wife? She getting put out too? I'm just trying to find out. Lil Baby say, take your caste system loving ass back to India. Take that shit over there. That's coming from Lil Baby. I ain't got nothing to do with it. If you live in the great state of Ohio, he said he coming over there to run for governor. I don't know what to tell you. Harold said, and to be clear, you can't come over here with us, Vivek. So I don't know what to tell you. Listen, Vivek, do not come your ass over here because we'll fuck you up. You think they was fucking you up over there? We gonna fuck you up over here. You might want to stay your ass over there with them. Because if you come over here, you're gonna get 2 to the head, 3 to the body. Oh no, and there's no more such thing as anchor babies because they said they're getting rid of they're about to get rid of birthright citizenship. They said they're coming for birthright citizenships. So apparently Barron won't save Melania, according to them. That I'm just if we're going by what they told us, right? I'm just saying. Antonia said her brother live in Ohio, and she just talked to him, and Ohioans said they don't want no parts of you, Vivek, and your receding hairline. They said they're not interested. I'm sure if you carry your ass over to India, they don't want no parts of your ass either over there. So I don't know where you gonna go, sir. You seem like a man without a home. I don't know what to tell you, sir. Nobody wants any parts of you. Nobody likes you, sir. That's why you got your ass beat up in high school and shit, and now you mad with the world. Go over there, spend your billions of dollars, buy you a little island. You got billions of dollars. Go buy you an island, live out the rest of your life over there, because we don't want nobody likes you. Nobody wants you. Harold said he know where you could go. You could go with God. And with that, sir, we'll bid you adieu. Go with God. Um, I told you I'm gonna go through all of the sugar spiky stories today real fast, and we just gonna spend some more time on the pop culture. We got a lot of time tomorrow to deal with a lot of the sugar spiky stuff because I know tomorrow is gonna be all they're gonna be driving at 100 miles an hour, and I know I'm gonna have a lot of shit to break down for y'all tomorrow. But today we just gonna do a little bit. In our last sugar spiky story, Walgreens, y'all got a problem over there. I don't know what to tell y'all, Walgreens. Y'all Y'all thought y'all was finna get away unscathed? Baby, listen. If you or a loved one of yours works down to the pharmacy or used to work down to the pharmacy, down to the Walgreens, you may want to tell your people to get their affairs and their houses in order. Tell them to start lawyering up. Tell them to get their house in order because what's about to happen is justice is about to rain down on Walgreens. It's specifically the pharmacy department. Let me read this to you. The Department of Justice has filed a lawsuit against Walgreens alleging the drugstore chain filled, quote, unlawful, end of quote, opioid prescriptions over a decade, despite clear red flags signaling their illegitimacy. The complaint filed in the Northern District of Illinois claims Walgreens pressured its pharmacists to dispense prescriptions without verifying their validity, allowing millions of opioid pills to flow illegally into communities. Quote, Walgreens allegedly ignored substantial evidence from multiple sources that its stores were dispensing unlawful prescriptions, end of quote. And that's according to the Department of Justice press release. Principal Deputy Assistant Attorney General Brian M. Boynton emphasized that these actions contributed significantly to the opioid epidemic as millions of pills were illegally dispensed. The government accuses Walgreens of violating the Controlled Substance Act by filling millions of questionable prescriptions and breaching the False Claims Act by seeking reimbursements from federal healthcare programs. Acting U.S. Attorney Morris Pascal stressed the importance of enforcing laws to protect communities from opioid misuse. The lawsuit was partly triggered by whistleblowers who previously worked at Walgreens reporting these alleged illegal activities. Walgreens, in response, is requesting the court to shield the company from enforcement of arbitrary rules it argues were never officially adopted. Quote, we will not stand by and allow the government to put our pharmacists in a no-win situation. End of quote, said the company defending the integrity of its staff. The lawsuit follows a similar action against CVS Health last month, alleging its role in fueling the opioid crisis by filling illegal prescriptions for profit. Listen, if you got people that worked down to the CVS and the Walgreens pharmacy, you might want to tell them to get their affairs in order. Now, I'm going to tell you what might save them. Now, we know Donald John is here for billionaires. If you watch the inauguration, you know who was sitting on the row right behind Donald John, second row, Donald John on the front row, right behind him, all of the billionaires, Elon and Jeff Bezos and Zuckerberg, all of the billionaires and stuff like that were sitting right behind him, meaning they got his back. So if the CEO of Walgreens and CVS go and kiss the ring down to the Mar-a-Lago, I'm sure the new Department of Justice will make it all go away. I'm sure. Now it's time to bring back Eckerd Drugs. Okay, Eckerd Drugs, Rite Aid. What's the other one? Something Dwayne. What was the other drug store? Oh God, I can't think of the other drug store. But listen, I don't know what to tell you. Go have your CEOs go down there, kiss the ring, make nice. I'm sure the new Trump Department of Justice, led by Pam Bondi, I'm sure they'll make it go away. Dwayne Reed, thank you, Dwayne Reed. I knew it was something I couldn't remember. Not Woolworth, Lord. Woolworth ain't been open since God was a child. Child. Mess. I don't know what to tell you, Walgreens. They'll make it go away because the opioid epidemic affected white people. Now, in the days of crack, I'm not gonna go down this road. I said we're not gonna have a long sugar spiky segment, and we not. We got to move on. You know what? Because I got a lot to say. We'll save it for tomorrow. Let's go out of the sugar spiky segment and let's delve deeper into the dossier. So we all woke up this morning to frigid temperatures, not frigid, cold ass temperatures. It's cold out there, y'all, and it's slated to get colder. Parts of the eastern seaboard and the south are slated to get snow as early as tonight and tomorrow. Whole swaths of the country, millions of people are gonna probably not go to work. A lot of people gonna end up staying home. You talking about schools being closed over most of the south and eastern seaboard. You talk about people not going to work. I don't know. Listen, but let them tell it. Ain't no such animal as global warming. And their argument is, how can there be global warming when it's so cold outside? It's cold out there, y'all. Harold, how cold was it over there when you woke up in Alabama? How cold was it over there? You was in the 30s or the 20s? You just got a new heated blanket or you just got a new piece of trade to lay up under. Let us know which one it is, Harold. Is it a new heated blanket or a new piece of trade to lay up under? Cha. They were starting to put salt down this afternoon. One of my neighbors, every time it gets cold, always puts on the walkway up to the apartment complex, they always put a bunch of salt on all of the stairs and the walkway and don't charge nobody. Just go and do it every time. And I'll be like, you so nice, because my black ass ain't doing it. I ain't going out there. You be Monk Chip, I told you you can't be having these people out here making you work all these hours. You can't have these people working you like this. Listen, he called it a heated blanket. We call it trade. Jason, I know what I'm talking about. Harold over there with trade. Listen, y'all do y'all best to keep warm. If you're going to have a space heater and stuff like that, be careful with those space heaters and things like that. Make sure you're monitoring those. We don't need any accidents. We don't need to hear about nobody's house burning down and all of that stuff. Y'all be safe out here trying to stay warm. If you got firewood and stuff like that, you starting a fire, just make sure you keep everything safe in your house for you and your loved ones. Y'all stay warm out there, okay? Y'all please stay warm. Look at Paul over there laughing because he already got his piece of trade. He ain't got nothing to worry about. Look at Paul. Look at Paul. Hmm. Anyway, so let's talk about the tickety top. Now we need to talk about it. And you know what? Because sometimes y'all be having things that just in case somebody want to come up and add to the commentary, because I'm not gonna stop y'all from adding to the commentary. Just in case there's the link if somebody just want to come up. Speaking of which, where the hell is Xavier? Somebody go down to the members only chat and ask Xavier where the hell he at. He might be at work. Ask Xavier, where the hell is you at, Xavier? Because he ain't been to class yet. Cha. Anyway. Why y'all let TikTok play in y'all face like this? And what's so funny is it shows you the level of intelligence of a large swath of the American electorate, especially a lot of these people down to the tickety top. These people be thinking they're so intelligent and they fall for the banana in the tailpipe every single time. Now, let's be clear. I have a TikTok account, but I don't be down there to the tickety talk like that. I just don't. I can count on one hand how many times a month I even click on that app. I just don't. But here's what TikTok did, right? Here's what let me map this out for y'all beautifully. Let me give y'all all of the ways that these people have played in y'all face. I'm gonna map it all out for y'all, okay? Because there's a whole situation down there to the tickety talk, okay? So follow me, okay? Walk with me, okay? Let's walk and talk. Walk with me here, okay? So back in the year of our Lord 2020, when this young man, Donald John, was the 45th president of these yet to be United States of America, he was banging the drum, putting out executive orders asking Congress to ban TikTok. Nobody was around here screaming about the perils of TikTok and what TikTok was doing to the American electorate until he and his administration came. I told y'all back then that this was all about the red herring was them being afraid of TikTok and the information of the American people that was being funneled to China. That is all a red herring. It's always the money. The problem was because ByteDance and was a Chinese company, the lion's share of taxes and things that they get go to where they actually have headquarters, which is the People's Republic of China or the Communist Republic of China, whatever you want to call it. So that angered Donald John. Remember his first administration, there was an all-out assault on all things China, no smoke for Russia. So anything China, anything Chinese, they were against it. And because ByteDance is a Chinese company, then the red herring came saying that TikTok needed to be banned because American information was being compromised, right? Mind you, walk with me here. This came on the heels of an investigation into Facebook and the fact that the Russians and the Russian government had infiltrated the entirety of our electorate, stolen information, stolen all of our information off of Facebook, and Meta and Mark Zuckerberg willingly allowed it to happen. There was a whole congressional and DOJ investigation about that. Russia had did way more damage than the People's Republic of China could have ever dreamed of doing, but they have no smoke to this day for Meta, Facebook, Zuckerberg, or Russia at all. Still all the smoke for China. Well, he got ousted. Joseph Robinette came in. Joseph Robinette wasn't on that whole agenda to to do away with China. He wanted to, not be on the China tip until we get to the election cycle. So somewhere around mid 2023, when we got heavy into the election cycle, we were heavy into Republican primary season. You want to know what happened? Now, Donald John gets back on the anti-China situation. Now, upticks the rhetoric about TikTok again. All of the people running in the Republican primary pounce on that because Donald John was moving the needle on all things that were relevant during their primary. So all of those people that were running in the Republican primary pounce. Joseph Robinette, who happens to be a centrist Democrat and a establishment Democrat, they always look to allow the right to move their agenda. Rather than setting their own agenda, they acquiesce and move the needle to wherever the right is going. So because all of those people, Republicans in the primary, were screaming about TikTok because the red herring was back, guess what Joseph Robinette and his administration does? They get on that train as well. So now Joseph Robinette goes and tells centrist and establishment Dems, we also need to, because they bit the apple. They believed the rhetoric about TikTok being this enemy of the state, about the perils of how the entirety of the American government was going to be burned to the ground because of information that TikTok is receiving from the American people. Right? So the Biden administration gets a huge swath, not all of the Dems, but a huge swath of the Dems to go along with that. The Informed, you beat me to it. Oh my God, The Informed, you read my mind. So then at the end of 2023, what happens? Gaza. Israel, Gaza, jumps off. Now TikTok is filled with individuals speaking out about the fact that the Biden administration has gone down the wrong path and he becomes Genocide Joe. So now there's even more reason, because it's not only election season for Joseph Robinette, it's election season end of 2023, beginning of 2024 for all of the members of the House Democratic caucus, as well as many senator seats. They already had a hard map. It was already going to be hard for the Senate to be kept by the Dems. And so all of that is going on. So now there's this fevered pitch to get TikTok out of there. They keep trying to throw the red herring about China and the information that China is getting. No, we know what this is about. TikTok was a way for the people to have a voice. They have freedom of speech. It ain't got a goddamn thing to do with no goddamn information, because I told you, because we found out in early 2024, AT&T had a breach, T-Mobile had a breach. We then learned places like 23andMe, or no, I'm sorry, not in 23andMe, Ancestry.com had a breach. All of our information had been hacked from so many different companies. Once again, I told you there was a whole congressional hearing about fucking Meta, but no, the big red giant is fucking TikTok, because all that was going on TikTok to promote the fucking fact that we had Genocide Joe on our hands. So Joseph Robinette goes to Congress and says, "Hey, this got to happen. I need y'all to go and look bipartisan with the Republicans to oust TikTok." And so you had a whole thing. It swept through easily. These fuckers can't agree on anything, but TikTok, oh yes. So it went easily through the House. All of the Dems did not vote. All of the Dems did not, did not vote, but a good swath of them. All of them aligned with the establishment Dems. And all of the Republicans, likewise in the Senate. So we go through all of this rigmarole. You watched it in real time, right? You notice how in the last couple weeks leading up to this, there's been a lot of talk about people wanting to buy it, including the United States government. All of this is post November 5th, 2020. Now, let's follow the money. You got Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg made hundreds of billions of dollars starting on November 6th. You got Mark Zuckerberg just recently, about 3 weeks ago, bent the knee and swore allegiance to Donald John and MAGA, right? You want to know why? Go pull the financial records of a good swath of Congress, both Republican and Democrats. Over the last 2 months, there have been millions and millions of dollars of stock bought, of Meta stock that was bought by Congress men and women. Members of Congress, both Democrat and Republican, bought millions and millions of stock of Meta. Watch where I'm going with this now. Meta, Mark Zuckerberg, and Meta stocks soar. Mark Zuckerberg has made hundreds of billions of dollars post elections. His net worth of going up hundreds of billions of dollars since the election. He bends the knee, right? Now, the owners of TikTok are also billionaires. Watch how we're getting played, right? Do you not think that there's not a plan for the selling of TikTok to remain in these yet to be United States of America? Why is the extension going to be put in place? It ain't got a fuck thing to do with them trying to help y'all out, giving a damn about the American public that's making money off TikTok. It's all about their money. Now, we know the CEO of TikTok went down to Mar-a-Lago to go talk to that man. We also know that the CEO of TikTok was on that second row, sitting right behind Donald John with the other billionaires, right? And when these bastards took TikTok down on Saturday night, what then did they do? Sunday around midday, magically, they were thanking Donald Trump that it was back, right? And what did they have just a few hours later? I'm glad you asked, because I didn't just put this picture up here for no reason. Oh no, the Tickety Talk had a whole pre-inauguration party and bash to celebrate the incoming president. All of the influencers that were MAGA aligned had front row seating there. Yeah, the Waka Flocka Flames and all of these people were there. All of the, all of the MAGA TikTok people, they were all there, along with the C-suites and executives from TikTok. This is after they came back thanking Donald Trump for saving TikTok, the man who wasn't even president. Now, here's what they haven't told you yet. There is a plan to sell TikTok. There's also a plan that you're going to start to see follow the money. I promise you, over the next month or so, they're going to be just like there were a bunch of congressional members of Congress that bought stock in Meta, got all of that money. Mark Zuckerberg gets all of that money and he bends the knee and goes full MAGA. The CEO of Tickety Talk is full MAGA because he knows that there's a plan put in place that stands to make him and TikTok billions of dollars. Shares of TikTok are about to soar. Members of Congress are going to begin to purchase stock in TikTok so that their pockets can soar. And while y'all over here thanking Donald John because he saved TikTok, Donald John did not save TikTok. They didn't give a damn about you. Donald John played y'all so he could continue to make billions of dollars along with all of his billionaire friends. And then they're going to follow that up by giving these people tax cuts and tax write-off. All the while, they're going to probably press harder on all of these people making money from TikTok and make the taxes that you have to pay off of that TikTok money that you're making, make those taxes higher. So making the money that you receive from TikTok even less because you'll end up having to pay more taxes. So I hope you're having fun over there praising Donald Trump, bowing at the throne of y'all God King Donald John, thanking him for TikTok when it was all a plan by Donald John and the billionaires. And you people sat there and are lapping it up. And I'm not talking about you people in the chat specifically, but I'm talking about all of these people out here saying that Donald John saved TikTok. You have to, that's why I wanted to slow walk this for y'all. You have to follow what's going on. And a lot of this stuff happens under the cloak of darkness. And you know what happens? You know what happens? Guess who also doesn't report on this? Mainstream legacy media. Because you need to hear the CBSs, the ABCs, the NBCs, the Fox Newses talking about doing exposés about how dozens and dozens of members of Congress were secretly buying stock in Meta just prior to Mark Zuckerberg bending the knee and going full MAGA after he had made billions upon billions of dollars. You heard nothing about that. You're also going to hear nothing about because how many of the big media conglomerates talked about this whole Donald Trump pre-inauguration party that TikTok had just hours after they turned the light switch back on and praised their God King Donald John? You don't put a party like that together in a matter of hours. It was already pre-planned. They had already pre-planned huge Donald John pre-inauguration parties to celebrate their God King and invite all of his sycophants and acolytes that parade on the tickety talk. It was all a stunt. And you were told it was a stunt and did and acted surprised. This is why I don't argue with the people on the other side, because people always try to act like they didn't know and they weren't informed, and you're told and you willfully ignore what you're being told. Hey, Katrina Taylor. I'm just saying. This stuff is happening. So y'all can go on over there. Go. You got the people, they're so happy. They're, they over there shouting for Jesus. that TikTok is back. Oh, I can make my money back, not knowing that you're going to have to start paying more taxes on that money that you're about to start making back again. You're going to pay more taxes, but the C-suites down to the TikTok is going to pay less taxes. Matter of fact, they're going to get more money, hundreds of billions of dollars more money. The people are playing with you. What they showed you was, at any given moment, we'll shut this bitch down if you don't comply. Even though the will of the people is supposed to reign supreme, what they did was they had people bending the knee. People were up in arms over just a few hours of it being shut down. They brought people to their knees with just a few hours of it being shut down. All the while, they played in your face, already had the setup in place, had already planned this huge Donald John Trump inauguration party with all of the MAGA nuts invited, and then flipped the switch, thank their God King, and went and started partying because they're laughing at you people. I just want y'all to know what y'all got going on. But the same people that's about to say Trump saved TikTok have now taken their residence in the basket of deplorables with the people who say Trump gave them a stimmy. The same idiots. The same fucking idiots. They are now residing in that same section in the basket of deplorables. I just wanted to break that down. I needed some real estate to break that down. So that's what happened. That was last night. Speaking of basket of deplorables, so the fallout from this performance that he's about to give today, did he already give the performance today? He's supposed to be Nelly's supposed to be performing at some point today. I don't know what time, but he's supposed to be performing at some point today. So he went on this rant the other day. He was on with on with Willie D off YouTube. And he started, going off on us because we called him out and, said, this isn't politics for me. This isn't politics. The politics for me, it's over. He won. He's president. He's commander in chief of what I would like to say is the best country in the world. That's what he said. With his full chest. He said he ain't got nothing to do with money. I'm just saying. He even tried to throw Obama under the bus. Here's what he said about Obama, quote, I don't think Obama would sit there and chuck it up when he knows cameras is watching with a known racist. I don't think he would do it. I don't think he would sit there and play buddy chuck it up with somebody who he really thought was a known racist or a Hitler, end of quote. And that's what he was saying about President Obama laughing over there with Donald John down to the President Carter funeral, because he said y'all need to show him. He said y'all need to show him how Trump is a racist. That's what he said. And y'all gonna still over there be talking about y'all down, baby, yo street in a Range Rover and all of this stuff like that. Y'all gonna still be down there talking about it's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot. I want to take my clothes off. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, this woman has to suffer all of the damage, right? Because nobody's canceling him. He's over there getting residencies down there too, the Vegas and stuff like that. But y'all ready They ready to end Ashanti because she let him stick his 3.5-inch peen up in her, skeet a baby in her, and drop the baby for him. So now a black woman once again has to bear the weight of all of this. I don't see banners saying we're canceling Snoop Dogg and Rick Ross. Well, Soldier Boy, we never really gave a damn about. But I don't hear people canceling Snoop Dogg. I don't hear people canceling Rick Ross. I ain't heard people canceling Nelly yet. And Nelly just basically told y'all, fuck y'all. Y'all ain't shit. He ain't a racist. And I'm going to be down there and kiss my ass. And I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. That's what Nelly told y'all. But all of the fever, all of the weight now. Hey, Nessa, I done missed you. I ain't seen you in a few days. How you been doing? But all y'all 3.5. I probably am being generous by saying 3.5 inches. All of the smoke is for Ashanti. Now, just know her fan page got shut down because the person who owns her fan page put out a message saying, yeah, I can't do this no more. I can't align myself with Ashanti if she gonna be with that man and he's over there playing around with Donald John. Now, while I admire these people sticking to their convictions, not Melania, I don't call this woman Melania. Ashanti is getting drugged into this when Nelly is the one who should have all of the fever. Ashanti, that woman, nope. I can't get this to Ashanti, but they willing to cancel Ashanti, right? Look at Tanya. Y'all know Nelly is Tanya, boo. Look. Tanya say my step baby needed a new pair of shoes. That's why he needed to perform. Girl. Right. Ashanti done became collateral damage. Now, Tanya over there like, good, I ain't like that heifer anyway. She's sleeping in bed with my man. I ain't mad at it, Tanya. Your man done fucked up, Tanya. He did. My thing is, why is it not? Why y'all canceled the fuck out of Chrisette Michelle? No more Chrisette Michelle after the first inauguration. All of the black men who perform, they get a pass. They can go perform. Somebody, y'all might say a little bit of something, but ain't no cancellations happening. None at all. They still over there bumping them like nothing changed. People getting whole ass residencies, right? But the black women, y'all gonna bear the brunt of all of this. So now they trying to take Ashanti down. That woman wasn't doing nothing but over there nursing her baby. That woman over there taking care of her child. Not even in this shit. And she over there, now she collateral damage. Now y'all done did a roundhouse kick on her trying to get up at Nelly. I'm just saying. Listen, I'm just trying to figure out why black women always have to bear the brunt of everybody's wrath, and these men be around here doing all kinds of dumb shit. Just fuck shit, right? Just go out here and do all of the fuck shit you want to do, and it's okay. Y'all, I mean, Nelly is out here going slap off on y'all and daring y'all to feel some other way. The flat footed. I sure am going around that. It's an honor for me. He ain't racist. Show me where he a racist. Sir, there's nothing I can do to convince you at this point. If you don't see this man for all of his racism, then I don't know what to tell you. She did marry him, Katrina. Mm. Mm. Listen, he do have rape allegations. Does. I ain't know she was pregnant again, child. Right. They dog walked Megan Thee Stallion because she performed over there down to Kamala's rally. But men over here supporting known racists, supporting people who are outright telling you they want no parts of the upliftment of our community. Outright telling you they're doing away with any and everything that helps see us as equal citizens in these yet to be United States of America. Y'all go over there, get y'all little paycheck, kiss the ring, and want us to be okay with it. But y'all got all of the people for the black women. I'm showing y'all what's going on here, right? Black women, they got to get all of the smoke. Black celebrity men and entertainers that go over there with the fuck shit, nothing. Y'all all right. Y'all good. Y'all ain't got nothing to worry about. We got y'all. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure this out. I would say not just woefully, but intentionally blind and intentionally ignorant. Now, Aquarius is the only true sign says you need a library card and a speech therapist, Nelly. That's coming from Aquarius, the only real sign. That ain't coming from me. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Listen, I that's what I'm asking, Monk Chip. How many passes do these people get? Celestial Earth Goddess say people love blaming black women for stuff we have nothing to do with, even certain black women, which is exactly. Exactly. The men get all of the passes. The women, y'all gonna get this. Y'all gonna bear the brunt of all of this. It's a mess. A whole mess. And y'all know I don't even see it for Ashanti like that. I don't even like Ashanti like that. However, I vehemently detest the fact that y'all gonna make these black women always have to be the scapegoats, always have to bear the burden. And a lot of these men out here, they just get blind passes. Katrina, all of that's coming from Katrina. Katrina said, "Who's still listening to Nelly Soldier Boy or Snoop Long Slinky ass?" And he's not a dog. He's a long slinky snake. That's coming from Katrina. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Chimera, say it louder. Because we are in the year of our Lord 2025. Project 2025 is in full swing. When they start checking all of the boxes of all of the things they told y'all was going that they were gonna do, don't come over here looking to us. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Listen, if you haven't followed Snoop Dogg in the last few years, Snoop Dogg is all about money, money, and more money. I saw somebody put on social media, well, why would he feel the nudist? He's worth $100 million. I said, because when you get that much money, that's all you care about at that point. You don't give a damn about your integrity. You don't give a damn about doing what's right. You do everything you can to get more of that money. If I'm you, Ashanti, I'm filing for a divorce this morning. Because what I'm not going to do is, I'm not going to have to sit here and do Kegels every time you have sex with me to try to fill your 2.75-inch peen and have to deal with getting canceled all on account of your fuck shit wanting to go over there with that man. I ain't signed up for all of this. I barely wanted to sign up for your 2.75-inch dick, but I got to sign up for 2.75 inches, and I got to be over here getting my fan accounts canceled, having people looking at me crazy, and I ain't even did a fuck thing. Nah, bro, let me get these divorce papers today. And you got rape allegations? Nah, bruh. I ain't got the type of time. Mm-mm. At least let me have something I can feel if I got to deal with all of this. I'm just saying. It wasn't the beginning. That was just a continuation. Follow Snoop. Follow Snoop Dogg post Donald Trump being elected because he talked all of that noise. People keep showing those images of him talking all of that noise about the inauguration. But look how he aligned himself during the Trump administration and after the Trump administration. I said during the Trump first administration and after. He started to go more and more over there because he wanted more and more money, more of the piece of the pie. You started seeing him doing a lot more of the stuff on mainstream television. Then he had his coming out party at that Super Bowl halftime show. And you know, the Super Bowl halftime show opens up a lot of opportunities. Then you got the Olympics after that. Then you got all of these other things. That man is all about money and could give a damn about our black asses now. Reputation be damned. You ain't see him say a fuck thing after people trying to call him out. He ain't said a fuck thing. He over there minding his own business, counting his money, and not giving a damn about y'all. Hey, Travel Love, what's going on, boo? Mess. A damn mess. Just a damn mess. Hey, Tracy W. You real late to class today, Tracy W. You real late. Didn't Snoop get a pardon from Trump in his first term? I remember hearing about how the pardon let him perform overseas. He may have green girl. I don't specifically remember. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't specifically remember, but he probably did. L. Sid said, "Ain't nothing but a bitch thing, baby." He is a bitch. Y'all see how late she is to class? We still love you down, Tracy W. Girl, you know I love you down. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that because I find it real interesting that black women every time got to bear the brunt of everybody's ire. Now, what he done did, because you know we already don't like um him. Y'all, y'all know I can't stand this man. Oh God, I can't stand. So Meek Mill is in the news. God of mercy, God of love. So he put out a tweet that said we had to thank Trump. We had to thank Trump, get TikTok back, laugh out loud. He's OSS. I don't even know what OSS means. I'm sure somebody will tell me in the chat. Let me let y'all sometimes y'all don't be believing me. Let me let y'all read let me put the quote up right now. Hold on. This is his Twitter account. Let me show y'all his Twitter account. Here's his here's his Twitter right here. Here you go right here. Now that's what he said yesterday evening. This is what the person replied. I agree wholeheartedly. But that's from Meek Mill. Now, why do we expect anything good from these people? Why do we seem to expect anything good coming from these people? That's in entertainment. I don't know why. I don't know what y'all want from me. I do not know what y'all want from me. I honestly have no idea. Like, if this wasn't a true definition of the ABCs, a bitch can't. Hashtag ABC.
ABC. A bitch can't. A bitch can't get a hit. A bitch can't get on the charts. A bitch can't get a Grammy. A bitch just can't.
A bitch just can't. This is the definition of what it means to be hashtag ABC.
ABC. A bitch can't. A bitch can't get a hit. A bitch can't get on the charts. A bitch can't get a Grammy. A bitch just can't.
A bitch just can't. Tell him again, Jason. You know, fellatio, filleting someone used to be something you did in private. I mean, when you was over there filleting Diddy allegedly, privately meeting with him about your music career. That happened behind closed doors in private, and now you all out here in public filleting your 47th president. I just can't. Once again, the definition of hashtag ABCs, that's why we got the hashtag.
ABC. A bitch can't. A bitch can't get a hit. A bitch can't get on the charts. A bitch can't get a Grammy. A bitch just can't.
I don't know what y'all want from me. I have no idea what you people want from me. Martin Luther King, this is not what he dreamed about. This was not a part of Martin Luther King's dream. It wasn't Meek Mill. You lathering Donald John's pubic hairs attached to his nutsack with your saliva was not a part of the dream that Dr. King had. Just a mess. Just a damn mess. Just a damn mess. Sir, go with God. Because I don't know what y'all want from me. So Devante Swing, he's over there celebrating. Why? Because he's been dismissed from the lawsuit accusing him of aiding Puffy in that 1990 assault. Now, on last week, Wednesday, Lisa Gardner, the alleged victim, filed a notice of voluntary dismissal against Devante in the suit she had filed last year, which accused Devante of aiding Diddy in the alleged rape of her when she was 16 years old back in 1990. The dismissal was made without prejudice, leaving open the possibility of refiling charges in the future. She had initially claimed that Devante, who was in his early 20s at the time, was present during the assault. Quote, unbeknownst to Miss Gardner, At the time, the defendant Devante Swing was in the room when this assault took place and did not take any steps to prevent this abuse from occurring. End of quote. And that was what was in the initial legal documents. We read them over here. We did. A witness had also testified that Devante was, quote, leaning against the wall or furniture or something, watching whatever Puffy was doing to Lisa, end of quote. She accused Devante of trafficking her and coercing her to travel across state lines under false pretenses, providing alcohol and marijuana, and allegedly prostituting her to Puffy. At the time, Jodeci was signed to Uptown Records. Puffy previously was an intern and talent director with Uptown Records before launching his own company. Now, she this is not the only lawsuit that Devante got going on. In a separate case filed by Joey Dickerson Neal, she claims that Puffy sexually assaulted her in 1991 and recorded it. She also said in her filing that Devante had informed her that he'd seen a sex tape of her and Puffy. Listen, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm sure Devante is over there shouting for Jesus that he's out of this. But your hands still ain't clear. Your hands still ain't clear. Cause I'm sure when this case first came out, when he first saw his name in the Diddy lawsuit, Devante said,
Bullshit! She better not have.
when they said, "Oh, that woman said you was that you was there and you helped sex traffic her," he said,
Bullshit! She better not have.
"That's what he said." I was like, "Oh, whatever." Devante, we sure wish you still look this good. You don't look nowhere near that. You look like a whole ass crackhead now. We don't want no parts of you now, Devante. I mean, you was cute back in the 90s, but now, child, you're a sight for sore eyes, Devante. Just a sight for sore eyes. Child, that's a good question, Fran. That's a good question. Sound like that's what's probably going on. Now that I can believe, Fran. Anyway, in our last story of the day, before we get out of here, I need to enjoy the rest of my Martin Luther King. So unfortunate. Well, I shouldn't say unfortunately. So Kodak Black had his fifth child with his fourth baby mama. He had his fifth child with his fourth baby mama on my birthday this year. Now the baby mama said that the child was born on January 1st at 8 p.m. His name is Prince Vulture. Uh so I mean that child was blessed to share a birthday with me. And it's so horrible that that poor child has to now have this troglodyte as his father. But hell, some of the best things come from poor parenting. Hell, my parents wasn't shit. That's why I was raised by my mom, by my grandmother and grandfather, and I turned out great. My New Year baby, I turned out great. I'm sure this child will be great. I look forward to seeing what Prince Vulture, Octave Capri, um, that's his name. The little boy's name, the baby's name is Prince Vulture Octave Capri. Now y'all know Kodak Black's name is Bill Kahan Capri. So the baby's name is Prince Vulture Octave Capri. I'm here for it. I'm sure this young man has greatness written all over him. We wish nothing but the best for him and expect good things coming from him. Not so he was baby, I'm begging, baby, I'm begging, baby, begging, baby. You know what? Child, apparently roaches reproduce in droves. Anyway, that's all we got today, y'all. Listen, I know today has been a sad day for many of us who are true Americans and watch it and had to watch the diminution of democracy. But we got to, somebody got to bear witness, so we're here for it. She not little baby, but here we are, that poor child. Anyway, but we gonna celebrate Dr. King today, okay? We're gonna play Stevie Wonder. Uh Happy birthday to you. Or I might also play oh yeah, we got to sing. We got to play Sing Sing Celebrate for a King. Celebrate. Sing Sing Celebrate. We going to play that. We going to play Denise Williams, Little Boy King. Keep your dream. Little Boy King, keep your dream close to your heart. Come on, Niecy. Denise Williams. You know, it's several songs commemorating and celebrating Dr. King. Yeah, you real late, TJ. Where the hell you been at? Where the hell you been at? Late to my class. Of course, we're gonna sing all the Dr. King commemoration songs. Okay. Listen, I know we had over 100 people in here today. If you're new around here, just go ahead and click the subscribe button. We have a good time like this every day. Every day. We have the drive at 5. We have run your mouth somewhere around 5 o'clock every weekday. On Saturdays, when I'm in town, we have silly Saturday. You up there laid up. Up there laid up. I see you, TJ, trying to stay warm. Anyway, we about to go and enjoy some more our Saturday. So I was put onto this show. Apparently, I'm 7 seasons behind on this show. But what's the name of the damn show? The name of the show is The Good Fight. So I'm gonna watch some of that today. I'm gonna watch another episode of 2 of Young Famous Africans or Young Rich in Africa, whatever the name of the show is. What's the name of the damn show? Young Rich Africans, whatever it's called. Um, I'm gonna go Young. I might watch 1 or 2 episodes of that, but I'm gonna try and get through maybe season 1 of The Good Fight tonight because I heard it's real good. So I'm gonna see what they talking about over down to The Good Fight. I'm gonna watch that because I heard that's real good. Anybody seen that show on Amazon Prime, The Good Fight? Yakrati say, I know y'all better hit the motherfucking like button and stop fucking playing with him. That was Yakrati's. I ain't say it. I know y'all ain't watched it. That's why I watched it so y'all didn't have to. No, not The Good Wife. Oh, you say you watching The Good Wife. Okay, I'm watching The Good Fight. You watching The Good Fight right now, or you watching Young Famous and African? Or you watching Young Famous and African? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch. I watched episode 2. I need to watch episode 3 of Young Famous and African and try and make it around there to really be's panel. Oh yeah, listen, we love Denise Williams now. I got a whole catalog with Denise Williams song. Black Butterfly is my shit. Morning light, silken dream, take flight as a darkness. Come on now. Black butterfly, sail across the waters. Tell your sons and daughters what the struggle brings. Shout out to Black Butterfly and Nisi. Cha. You watch The Good Fight. Is it good, y'all? Oh, The Good Wife is the first part. The Good Fight is part 2. Okay. Well, according to this, The Good Fight has 6 seasons. Dear God. So I'm late to the party. So I'm gonna watch The Good Fight since we 6 seasons in. Dear Lord. Oh, child. Ours is Super Bowl weekend. Ours is Super Bowl weekend, Tanya. Child. We'll talk about it, Tanya. We gotta have a whole conversation and see what's going on. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. If anybody wants to donate to the platform, you certainly can. How do we do that, L Teddy? There's ways to do that at the bottom. You can always click that QR code right there and donate to the platform. Also, don't forget today is Cam's birthday. If you would be so inclined, shoot him a shout out, give him a little something on his birthday today. Shout out to all my fellow Capricorns. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They're much obliged and much appreciated. I'm about to go and enjoy the rest of my MLK Day and try to stay warm. Y'all do the same. Who knows? You might see me pop up somewhere on somebody's panel or something tonight. You never can tell. But if you see me, look for me. And if you don't see me, then don't look for me. All right. That's all I got for y'all. Until tomorrow or until next time you see me, if that's later today. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. We out. Love y'all.